morning, Michele here, my crazy workout. I have a new video for you today, a new workout. We are going to be using a couple different pieces of equipment. It's okay if you don't have it. I'll show you the modifications without the equipment. It's not necessary. And there are 4 different parts. Actually 5 if you count the bonus, so this one's a little bit different. The warm-up today is going to be an EMOM, and we are going to do 2 different moves, and in between doing the moves, you're either going to do jumping jacks or you're going to do mountain climbers. I think it's mountain climbers, let me double check. Yep, for the remainder of the time, or you can just take the break and wait for the minute to go by. Okay, it's entirely up to you. We are going to warm it up just a little bit before we jump into it, just so everything is warmed up. If it's not enough of a warm up for you, you can continue doing jump rope, jumping jacks, jogging in place, whatever you need. But I've already been up, I've walked the dog around the block, I've taken care of the bunny because my husband's out of town. That is why the door is open, because the dog is in there. She keeps wandering in and out. So we're going to see how this goes because nobody's up yet. All right, so we are going to get it started. March it out. New leggings. They came from Target. They are, they have little lines in them, so they're a little bit thicker. It's a little chillier today. Not as cold as it was, but it's going to get warmer this afternoon. So I thought I'd try them out, see how they do. March it wide. We're going to hold it here, and you're going to do breath. Inhale and exhale. Now drop a little bit lower, inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, oh my knees cracking, exhale, up, inhale, this time brush the arms down, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale up and exhale, hold it here, toe taps, right here, tap it out. We're gonna reach the arms over the head, right here, reach right up, left up. There's 3, 2, arms are going to go across the chest, right here, reach over, loosen that back. Getting the obliques as well, 4, 3, 2, drop the arms, you're going to pull the heels back. Everybody's into their New Year's resolution, right? It's still too early, nobody's giving up. That's the nice thing about the video. I might do 4 rounds, and if you only want to do 1, 2, 3, not 4, you can always fast forward and go to the next orange border, pull the arms down, and you can start the next part. You can also break the video into parts. You don't have to do it all at once. So if you want, one part of the video as a workout for the day, then you can go right to that part and do that part of the video for your workout. So you can work up to where you do the full thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to change the arms. Cross down in front. 4, 3. We're going to bring the knees up. You could take the hands to the waist first. Knees up. Now, you're not dropping your chest over to meet that knee. You're pulling the knee in and engaging the core. And you go down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath right here. Inhale. Hold the arms up. Exhale, press it out. Over to the right side. If you want to, you can grab a hold of that wrist and stretch it out. You're pulling up, not bending and crunching and leaning. You're pulling up and out, back in, inhale. And exhale, over to the other side. Reach out of that oblique and out of those shoulders. Feel that stretch. Back to the center. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna get started. If you don't have a ball, you can do it to a box, you can do it to the floor. It's reverse hyperextensions. After you get 15 of them, you are going to do the rest of the time with jumping jacks. You can hold the ball and press overhead, or you can go and just do a regular jumping jack. So when I hit the timer, we're gonna start. The second move is a knee tuck. You can use the ball or no ball, right and left. And then you're going to hop the feet in and hop to a chair pose, okay? So hopefully there's enough air in my ball. Like I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this on me for now. Five. 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it in. Grab that ball 1. We're going to go until the timer goes off. Back down on your elbows. Oh, my ball does need air. So you're gonna go right and left, hop in, chair sit. Hop back, right, left. My ball needs air. Hop in, chair sit. Right, left. 3, 4, 'No ball. 6, 8. Fiddling around with the ball. Okay, reverse hypers. So I didn't get 10 out on those. I did at the gym because the ball was firmer. Five more. 5. Come back in. I'll use my other ball there. One. Here's 5. 5. 6. 7. not getting 10 out. I know that's what I have written down. So if you have the smaller ball, or you're on the floor, five more. 5. Okay, I'm not going to use that one for jumping jacks to save my shoulder a little bit. One. Here's 7. Right here, 7. Woo. Okay, one more time with the reverse hyperextensions. Any way you want to do them. Seven. 5 more. 5. 1. Whew. Jumping jacks. Engage that core. Detox. There's 8. Whew. Okay. So there's 5 exercises. We're going 10 and 40 on these. Let me set up my timer. I think my timers are wearing out. $10 and $40, 5 exercises. We're going 3 rounds through. So I'm going to do 5. And then the beeper will go off, we'll compose ourselves, and if you need a drink or towel off, you can do that at that point, and then we'll move on to the next round, and we're gonna do 3 rounds of them. So, you will need, you don't need, but if you have a box to do reverse bench lunges. We're gonna do them. You don't need it very high. I'm gonna use a heavy kettlebell for plie squats. I'm gonna put that back there. And then I am gonna use the tube. I'm gonna move the ball out of the way. And the dumbbells are gonna be for plank, dumbbell rows with man maker. Okay, so we have everything. So we are gonna start when I hit the timer. I want to go to 40. Hold on a minute. My timer is possessed. Okay, so when we hit the timer, 10-second rest to get us ready, and then as soon as that one goes off, 40 seconds, and we're gonna do work. These are all pretty much strength moves. Grab your, whatever you wanna use for your plie deadlifts. Knees are bent, toes are out. Keep the knees bent as you come down. Slight bend in the knees, not a deep bend. Squeeze that butt and that lower back when you come up. Way. You're going to go into an alternate reverse bench lunge. So step back to your bench. It's okay if you don't have a bench. You can do reverse lunges to the floor. Pendulums are next. You can put your hands on the bench or on the floor or on a ball. Pike position. Okay, plank rows, man makers. When you do your dumbbell, when you do your plank with your rows, make sure the weight isn't too heavy, that you're rolling over to the side and using momentum. Tricep overhead extensions. If you have a tube, you can use a tube. If you want dumbbells, you can use dumbbells. Make sure that your elbows are facing forward. They're not flared out. If they're flared out, the weight is too heavy. Concentrate. Engage the core. Grab a drink, towel off if you need one. We're gonna move on to the second round. So while you're grabbing a drink, if you have 2 boxes and you wanna do those plie deadlifts because you wanna get a little bit lower with them and you don't want your weight to tap the floor, you can use 2 boxes, put the weight between them. I'll show you with the second round. So we're gonna hit it and go. Toes are out, knees are bent, right? Deadlift, over, squeeze up. You'll really feel this pull through the hamstrings and the glutes as you lower that weight down, and then squeeze and tighten your butt as you come up. Next one is a reverse bench lunge. Any weight that you want, you can use. If you don't want to use weight, that's fine. You can drop the weights and you can hold the arms at the chest. You want to make sure that your spine is straight and you're in an upright position. You don't want to be bent over. You want to be looking straight ahead or slightly up when you do your lunges. And we'll pick the weights back up and slow down. Oh, I think I could have gotten away with shorts today. It's a little warm already. I'm sweating. Okay, pendulums are next. If you don't want to do them to the bench and you want to do them to the floor, you're in a pike position. Maybe that timer was going off. Oh. Okay. Row, row. Hop in, up and press. Row, row. Squeeze those lats. Don't just pull that weight up with momentum. Concentrate on squeezing the back. Okay, tricep overhead extensions. You can use, if you don't have a tube, and you want to use a dumbbell, again, elbows face front. I like, if you can invest in something, I like the tubes because you can use them. You can hook them to stuff and use them and work your chest, work your triceps, work your biceps. You can stand on them. They're so versatile, they're light, they're easy to pack. So you can take them just about anywhere you want to go. Woo. All right, grab a drink and towel off. We have one more round. Oh, I need a drink. All right, we got one more round. So if you don't have a kettlebell, but you have a tube, you can stand on it and this tube's the lighter of the tubes, so you could loop them around your feet, but there we go. We'll walk our feet out more. There we go, and squeeze and come up. If you have one that is a solid one, you can do the same thing. You could loop them around the boxes as well and stand on the boxes, and that will really give it resistance because it'll be stretched even more. So there are all different kinds of variations that you can do to attach it. If you don't want to stand on the boxes and you want to loop them around your feet, you can loop them around your feet. Okay, one more round. Grab your kettlebell, knees are bent, plie, slight bend in your knees, all right? It's not a squat. You're coming over into a plie, and then as you bring that weight up close to the body, you're contracting the glutes and squeezing the lower back. Back here, do the reverse bench lunges. Oh, almost missed my bench. Good thing I can see it in the reflection. All right. If you want to try and make it a little more unstable with your pendulums, you can be on a ball. They're harder because you have to engage the core to really keep yourself from rolling off the ball. Dumbbell row to man maker, overhead press. Woo. Instead of just using momentum, you want to take your time, squeeze those muscles. You use whatever you feel comfortable with for the tricep extensions. Squeeze the triceps as you come up. Now, if this feels too hard for you, my left shoulder still hurts. I tripped over Lacy when she was a puppy. She was behind me. I caught myself with my left arm, as I fell to the ground. But if it's too much going overhead, you can do a kickback like so. Circuit 3, 10 and 50. We have 6 exercises for this one. So as you can see, we're going up. We're going up in moves, we're going up in time. A little bit different. Wanted to do a little more of a challenge. Okay, the first one is an overhead ball slam, and it's a little bit different. If you don't have a ball, you would reach up like a burpee. I came up with this at the gym that day. I was feeling really good. So you reach up, slam it down, come forward, bear plank, so your knees are bent in a crawl position. Hop, grab the ball and reach forward. If you don't have a ball, you reach up, go down, hop to a crawl position, hop back, and you can jump up. All right, 50, and move this in. If you have a step, a bench, you're gonna go reverse, up, side leg lift, and then to the other side. Reverse, squat, side leg, reverse, squat, side leg, reverse. Now, if you don't have a bench, up, squat, lift, same thing. Okay. Sorry, 4 mountain climbers to a box jump. I lost my way. One, two, three, four. Okay. Again, you don't need the box for that. All right. This one, feet on the box, plank knee tuck. Bring the leg in and up. Bring it back, knee tuck left, right, left comes in and up. Right, left. Left, and up. Right, left, right in. Left, right. Woo! Stability ball crunch. If you don't have a stability ball, you can go right to the floor and do a crunch. Back is on the ball. I'll show you in the second round without equipment, okay? We'll go through it so you know. Oh, we need the ball. Well, you don't need the ball, but you're gonna do a reverse lunge, lunge, squat and tap, lunge, squat and tap, lunge, the ball helps make sure that you sit back in your squat, and that as you lunge, you're in an upright position. You can go with a heavier ball or a heavier weight if you want. Or nothing at all. Whew. That's one round. Okay, I'm going to show you without the bench for any of the moves, so you know you can do it. Grab a drink, towel off if you need to. All right, when I hit the timer, when that beeper goes again, overhead, we're going to reach up, slam down, no weight, you don't need weight. Hop into the bear plank, hop up, and reach up. Up. Whoops, sorry, bear plank. And then hop up. Hop and hold, and then jump up. Slam. Up and over, and jump up. Up. Woo! All right, if you have the bench, you can do it. If not, it looks like this. I'm not even gonna move the bench over. You know it if you do the bench. So it's a lunge, squat, leg lift, squat, lunge, squat, side lift, squat low. Now, left, lunge back, squat with a side leg lift, squat low, and step over. Lunge, lunge back. You will feel it. You don't need the bench to do them. Same thing with the mountain climbers. For mountain climbers, instead of doing a box jump, you're just going to do a jump. You can do a jump tuck or a squat jump. Sorry about that. So you can do a tuck jump, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or jump squat. If you don't want to do a jump, you can do a squat. Okay, knee tucks are next. Oh no, oh yeah, plank knee tucks. So it's 1, 2. Left leg, left, right, left pulls forward. Ooh. Right, left, right pulls forward. Neutral spine with your plank. Left, right, left pulls in. Lunge back. Right, left, right in. Sit into that lunge. Left, right, left in. All right, crunch. If you don't have a stability ball, you don't need it, it's okay. You can pick whatever crunch you want to do. If you want to push your feet into the air and crunch, or if you want to keep them at tabletop, or you can put them on the floor. It's not a high lift. You're concentrating on bringing the pelvis and the rib cage together as you come up. So you're working the entire rectus abdominis from the pelvis up to the lower part of the rib cage. Reverse lunge, and you're going to swing that ball over the opposite shoulder. I'm sweating. Reverse lunge, and then a squat. Reverse lunge, squat. Reach the arms out. Reverse lunge. You won't have a ball to tap down. I don't want you looking down and leaning down if you're not holding anything to tap to the floor. Towel off, grab a drink. We have one more round. Reach that ball up high if you've got it. If you don't, reach those arms up high. Bench or no bench, it doesn't matter. I'll start with the bench. I'll move back to the floor, okay? So lunge, squat, lift, squat low, lunge, squat. Sorry, I had to move back. Lunge, squat, lift, squat low. Woo. 4 mountain climbers, hop to the bench. If you have 2 benches, you can by all means use 2. Gonna throw this in here for you. And come up. Okay, feet on box if you want. Right, left, right through, and up. Take the right back, left, right, left through, and up. Right, left, right through, and up. Left, right, left through, and up. Right, left. Left, right. Okay, stability ball crunch or the floor. If you don't like that crunch, you can do a V up. Or down on the floor. Hi baby, how are you? Here comes Lacy. Are you stuck? Huh? Are you stuck? He says, I want to come out. I don't want her to get under my feet though. What are you doing, huh? Oh, you're such a lady. Okay, reverse lunge. And a squat. Reverse lunge, sorry, tap down. Reverse lunge, tap down. You don't have to tap down. You can hold the ball at shoulder height. But I think when you tap down, you really get those glutes on fire because you're tapping to the opposite foot. Spectator. Come on, are you coming out? Okay, go lay down. Lacy, Lacy is here. How about it? Lacy is here. Hi. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Yes, I know. I know. We're not going to get up. Hi. Hi. Yes, I love you. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Can you go lay down? Where's your bone? Okay. Lay down on the floor. You're going to crunch the right knee in, and then a straight leg lift, reach. Press that lower back into the floor, engage the core. Lift and crunch, reach up. Lift and crunch, reach up. Crunch. Twist that left elbow outside that right knee, towards the outside. All right, now we're going to do the left side. So you're going to crunch in. Whoops, wrong hand. You're going to crunch in and then reach it up. Crunch in. All right, bring the legs up, head is up. We're gonna bicycle. You're gonna twist the opposite hand and reach the foot. Press out, don't pull the knees in. Press the legs out. Keep them in tabletop position. Don't pull in with the knees. You wanna press them out, press the lower back into the floor. Twist, engage the obliques and the core. Raise the legs up, hold them up, press the lower back into the floor, tighten the lower abdominals, and crisscross those legs. You don't have to lower them down real far. You want to keep that lower back in the floor. You can raise your head off the floor if you want, but make sure that you're engaging the abdominals and you're pressing that lower back into the floor. Crisscross those legs. 8 seconds. All right, hold them up. Bring the head up. You're going to pull them in. those knees into the chest. You're going to bring them down and lift them up. And roll it over. You can either do these on the floor or you can do them on the stability ball. I'm going to show you to the floor first, but they're hyper extensions. You can raise the hands off of the floor if you want, or you can keep the hands there for support, but you're tightening the lower back. So you want to feel the stretch through the abdominals, raise up and work the erectus spinals that run down the spine, the muscles along the spine. It's not a high lift. You're not going into upward facing dog. You're just contracting those muscles in the lower back. Push up. Woo. Gonna go back down, and we're gonna repeat those abs again. So, you're gonna start with the right knee first. Leg is up. Oblique, and then the erectus abdominis. Twist, and then a reach. Now you have to do the other leg. Left leg. You're going to oblique crunch and then straight leg lift. Then we're going to do those bicycles next. But we're not pulling the knees in. We're pressing the feet out. Legs in tabletop. Head is lifted. Press that opposite foot out. When you pull the knees in, you have a tendency to get more of the hip flexor, and you don't focus as much on the abdominals. So press that foot out like you're trying to push a door shut with your foot, or you're trying to put your foot on the wall. Legs are going to go into the air. You're going to crisscross those legs. You can keep the upper body off the floor, or you can lower it down. You want to make sure your lower back is in the floor, your core is engaged, and if you feel your lower abdominals, if you press in, you should feel them tightened and working as you crisscross the legs. You can raise that head up if you want. Three seconds. You can pull in and take a break a minute. Woo. We're going to raise those legs back up. Head comes off the floor, and you're going to bring the leg in as you twist. Reverse crunch. So press that lower back into the floor. Engage the core as you pull the opposite leg in to meet the elbow. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. We have a reverse crunch. And you're going to lower the legs down, raise and lift. Tap them to the floor. Keep the lower back in the floor. Don't arch it as you tap down. We're going to do hyperextension. So I showed you on the floor. I'm going to show you over the stability ball. So if you have a stability ball and you want to lay over the stability ball, you can do your hypers. All right, we are going to cool it down. If you have a stability ball and you want to stretch out those shoulders, you can come into an elevated puppy pose. Bring the hands onto the ball. Bring the head through the shoulders, through the arms. Stretch out those shoulders. Come up, make sure that your knees and your hips are lined up. Bring that ball back in. Take it off to the side. Walk the hands down onto the floor. Sink that chest to the floor. Puppy pose on the floor. Feel that stretch through the chest. Come up onto the hands. Pull forward, lower down. Hands come to the chest, or hands come out in front, elbows to the chest. Pull through for a sphinx pose. You're not crunching back and hurting your back. You want to think about having a string attached to your head, and it's pulling you forward so you feel that stretch in the abdominals, as well as the lower back. Lower down, come up onto the hands, up into upward facing dog. You can rest your thighs on the floor, or you can come up onto the feet. And then press back into a downward facing dog. Engage the core. Make sure you hold that stomach in. Walk those feet out. Press that chest into the legs. Now plant the feet. Feel that stretch through the shoulders, the back, down the backs of the legs. Raise that right leg up. Open that right leg and stretch out that hip and the oblique. Bring the leg back to the front, pull it forward and bring that right leg outside of the right hand. Turn, raise the right hand up, stretch out the shoulder. Come back to the front, roll over, raise the left arm up. We're going to do that one more time. So you're going to plant that left hand, raise the right arm up, roll onto the right hand, and open up that left arm. Feel that stretch across the chest. Bring that left arm down, drop that knee, walk that right foot out, lower the elbows down. You want the head pulling forward, the back is straight. You don't want to be like this. You want to stretch out those hip flexors, straight back. Bring the hands up. Walk that right foot over into pigeon pose. Now, you want to stay on the left quadricep, and you don't want to roll over onto that right hip. You want to stay up. You're going to walk the hands out, bring your hands down onto the floor and drop your head to your hands. Just relax here a minute. As you feel more comfortable in your pigeon pose, you can take the arms out. And if you want a really nice stretch, you can reach that left arm under and twist that pigeon. You can walk the right arm overhead, or you can just leave it up on top above the head. Walk that right hand back in, tent those fingers, pull up, pull that left arm out. You're gonna come up, bring that right leg back, bring those knees apart and the feet together, sit back. Child's pose, nice stretch here. Let the hips fall to the floor. And you're going to come up. I'm going to turn around, but I want you to stay where you are. You're going to press back into downward facing dog. Press the chest through so that you're going towards the legs. Stretch out the hamstrings and the glutes. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Lift that left leg up. Open up that hip. Nice stretch. Bring that left leg back. Pull it outside of the left hand. Plant that right hand, raise the left arm up. Bring it down, turn to face front, raise the right arm up. And we're gonna do that again. So you're gonna lower the right hand down, then you're gonna twist. And you're gonna lower the left arm down, and raise the right arm up and twist. You're gonna bring the hands down, drop the knee down, walk that left foot out, down into lizard pose. Stretch out that hip flexor on that left side. Make sure you're pulling the head through. You can keep the leg up, or you can drop the knee down, but you don't want to be like this. Pull that chest out, head out of the turtle shell. Bring your hands in, and you're gonna walk that left foot over to the right. Come into pigeon pose, and just come down here. Stay on that quadricep first. Feel that leg extend back. Get comfortable here, and then if you want, you can take it all the way down. And if you want a nice stretch for the chest and the shoulders and the back, you can twist that pigeon. You can bring that right arm underneath, and you'll also feel a nice stretch through the glute and the piriformis on that left leg. Bring that left arm up, right arm pulls out. Bring the hands down. Right arm out to the side, bend the legs, and drop the feet over to the right. Make sure that you're contracting that right lat. Feel that stretch in the chest and the shoulders. If you want to go for more of a twist, you can bring that left leg and plant that foot on the floor, and you'll really feel that stretch through the lat, across the back and the rear delts, and through the chest. Release that left leg, roll back, wiggle those hips, plant that left arm, bend those legs, and roll over to the left. Face the right. If you want more of a stretch, you can plant that right foot on the floor. Contract those muscles in the lat so that it's just not a big, deep stretch pulling that muscle. You want to make sure you're stretching and working the lat muscle and not just feeling that pull across the chest and overstretching. Roll back over, plant the hands, come up, push back into a downward facing dog, bend the knees, hop forward, plant the hands, deep breath, inhale, flat back, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, roll up, exhale, lower the hands down, grab a hold of the hands, stretch out the lower back. Plant the hands, walk the feet out, and lower down into your malasana squat. Hold it here. Try and keep that spine in a neutral position, flat back, straight up and down. Try and push those hips as close to the heels as you can get them. Pull them in. Bring the hands down to the floor. Walk the hands behind you and drop the butt down onto the floor. Bring the feet together. We're gonna stretch out those inner thighs. You're gonna keep that left leg in and you're gonna take that right leg out. You're gonna put that right arm on the side and you're gonna reach over and you can raise that arm up, but I don't want you falling forward. You wanna stay back. Neutral spine. Now you can turn and you can come forward. Then you're gonna walk the hands over to the left side. Raise up, stretch out the hip flexors. Lower it down and bring it to the front. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Left arm goes down, right arm goes up. Turn, stretch out the hamstring, the back. Walk the hands around. Plant that right hand. Come up and press the hips out. Lower it down. Bring the foot in. Take the hands out. Flat back. Stretch out those hips and that lower back. Tuck the head. Feel that stretch through the lower back. Walk the hands back in. Bring the feet up. Come back into that Malasana squat one more time. Take that right arm to the floor and the left arm up. Stretch out that left. Feel that pull through the chest, shoulder, and back. Lower it down. And then take that left arm out, right arm up. Lower it back down. Take the hands, put them on the floor. Keep the knees bent. Walk the feet to hip width. Knees are bent. Tuck that head. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the head. Roll the back up. One vertebrae at a time. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the hands down to the chest. That was your workout for the day. If you like the video, please remember to thumbs up it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with some friends. Thanks and have a good day.